Hello. I want to take a minute to go over some functionality added into our 4.47 release. That is our June 30th, 2024 release date. This one is specifically for our Business Central clients. As we've been talking over the last couple of releases, we are starting to add more and more functionality into the Business Central core application, the browser version of the application, to basically to extend some of the functionality that Vicinity brings in the Windows forms into Business Central, but still maintaining the functionality that we have, say, for batch tickets and some of the challenges that Business Central has with production orders. To that end, what we've done is we've expanded on something that we added on the previous release, on our March 31st, 2024 release. And in that release, if you remember correctly, we started populating, we added a section and populated quantities reading directly from Vicinity. As soon as you open this screen, it goes and reads it, giving you quantities and stocking unit measure terms that are going to be created as batch end items, or they may be a packaging item on a bill of material, or they may be ingredients like in a formula, or maybe it's byproducts, or maybe it's on the schedule but not yet a batch ticket, and that's what these planned orders are about. That we did in the last release. Now, what we've added is the ability to look at the transactional detail and actually navigate to that transactional detail. So I actually picked up an item that's got some usage as well as production and things like that intentionally. First off, I've got it right now sorted by date, so don't excuse the dates. My demo data is pretty old. But basically, it's walking through time. These are the anticipated transactions as we move forward in time. Of course, you've got the facility and then the document number. In this case, these are ingredients. They're batch tickets, and so this is going to be an ingredient or a usage of raw material. Then we have batch tickets where we're actually putting this item on hand. It happens to be an intermediate. And we're putting some on hand, seen by the positive numbers. This is an unfirmed planned order. What this is a suggestion from MRP to go make something. So in effect, it's a shortage. This is a produced item, so it's a shortage of a produced or an item that needs a batch ticket in and around this date. Then we've got another batch out here, more usage, and this is another unfirmed planned order coming from MRP, but this is a firm planned order. What this means is that somebody either manually went in and entered a planned order, not a batch ticket, but a planned order and firmed it, or MRP created an unfirmed planned order and it has been firmed by somebody. Now, all of these we can navigate to. Specifically, if I want to go and see kind of where the item is being made, I can just click on this line item. It's an end item, so it's actually going to open up the batch entry screen on my desktop and bring up this batch number and show me in my end item section, here's that quantity that's ordered and remaining. So that's that item being produced as an intermediate on a batch ticket. We also have the same kind of scenario if we go as an ingredient. Now it's finding a batch and going down to the procedure or the phase area so that we can see usage. And so here's that same intermediate probably going to be packaged on that batch ticket. We also have the ability to go and look at planned orders, firmed and unfirmed planned orders. In this case, it understands that it's not a batch ticket. It's actually a planned order, and so it opens up the planned order screen. From here, I can change quantities, move things out by date, create batches, delete them, firm them. I can do all those kind of things, and there are videos out there explaining the planned orders screen. So what has been added is this view to be able to see any of this type of information, but also be able to navigate to the underlying transaction. Now, remember that Business Central's grids also have this sorting capability as well. So if I need to see all the ingredient usage together, I can just sort by, say, ingredient and be able to get that. I could also filter that as well and say I only want to see ingredient usage or only want to see end item production. And then, of course, I can just simply sort ascending and descending as well. Any of these columns are that case. So keep an eye on things that we're adding into Business Central to receive this information, receive this functionality. An extension just needs to be loaded into your environment. Typically, that takes a Business Central reseller. Reach out to us if you'd like this functionality. We'll make sure they've got the extension and they can load it up. It's really all that needs to happen, and then you'll have this out there. Also, please let us know if you're a Business Central user and there are other areas that you'd like to be able to see Vicinity data and or navigate in and around Vicinity that would really help us out delivering functionality within the native Business Central environment. Anyway, we hope that helps, and let us know if there's something we can do to make your life a little easier. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.